Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and I am an adult fan of Lego, an AFOL, an AFOL. And I can say I've been that ever since Daedalur presented me with a Lego Star Destroyer a few years ago when he came over from Ireland, I believe for the first time to the United States to join me at my Gnome Decks conference that I was producing at the time. I loved Lego as a kid. In fact, the first time I ever saw a Lego set was actually recorded for posterity, even though that wasn't really the thought at the time. Way back when, I didn't record the video. My dad did because I was a kid at the time. It was the same day that I first saw an Atari 2600. That was the first time I ever heard of Lego, and I didn't know what it was. That video is in the channel. I'll link it in the video description. You got to see it. If only because there's no sound. You have to see. That's the only thing you can do is see it. Because back in the day, video didn't have sound. And I know at this point in the video, you're thinking, I wish this video didn't have sound. I've got some tips to share with you in relation to how I save money with buying the Lego sets or the minifigures that I might want or need, if you will. I'm not a Lego YouTuber, obviously. I'd be a horrible one. I have done Lego videos in the past, Lego-related videos, two of which are definitely very popular. The Lego Series 1 minifigures video is over 1 million views now, and the Lego AT-AT video that I shot, it was a really bad video, but that's probably close to 1 million, if not 1 million. It's been a few years since I looked. But I still get Lego sets on a regular basis, and in fact, the first tip I have in relation to saving money is thrifting. The reason I say that is because sometimes when I end up thrifting like not just a set of Lego bricks, but specifically an array of minifigures, I will often tweet about it. So I'll take a picture and tweet it. Sometimes I might post to Instagram. Sometimes I go on Facebook. Who knows where it goes. But the other day was an example. I ended up finding a bag of a whole bunch of loose bricks. But as I was looking at the bag for it retailed, because again it's thrifting. It was a thrift shop. $6, but I had a 20% off coupon, so it ended up being $5. And I saw in the bag an array of minifigures. Like, I started to count. Like when I get to, if I see a bag with minifigures, I get to a certain threshold. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy it. So I got to I could count 7 unique figures. They looked original because they were all the same theme, Harry Potter. And so I was like, okay, I'm getting this. So it ended up being like around 14 original Lego Harry Potter minifigures, ones that likely came with the set. They were older. A few Weasleys, and like Ginny Weasley and Ron, and then there was Harry Potter, Hermione, a variety of characters, and it ended up being an amazing deal. Like it turned out that if you can get a minifigure thrifted for $1, you're doing well. So I was definitely doing well, and they were the thing that I wanted most, minifigures. So thrifting is my first tip. Do it. People donate Lego bricks all the time. Sometimes you have to go, comb through them if you're looking for loose bricks. But it's worth, to me, it's worth it. I can say we have grown our Lego brick collection by thrifting. Typically, they're in good shape or decent shape, and we've got 3 of those like 12 by 12 bins full of Lego bricks and never paid full price. Sometimes we'll even find full sets while thrifting. If not, and I'll show you a couple here. I've got a stack to go through on the side. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to go ahead while I'm on the tip, because trust me, I've got like 7, 8, 9, 10 tips or so. Let me show you a couple of sets that were thrifted. I need to move this. Give me a second. I'm moving my, this is the walls. These are the walls that I use for toy photography. Sorry. Let me move them completely out of the way so they're not, okay, they're going to annoy me. They may not annoy you, but they would annoy me. The way they were set up was going to get knocked over. I ended up, I took a picture of this and tweeted it. Thrifted these 2 sets for about $2 total. I mean, like, the boxes are unopened. Crazy. $2 for both of these. Like, you just can't, you couldn't pass that up. Like, even if you already had those sets, you could always use another Ninjago minifigure, or certainly the bricks. A couple of other sets that I found thrifting. I'm going to try to do this in as reasonable a way possible. The Santa, I ended up getting for $6, which wasn't an amazing deal for thrifting, but it was unopened, or is unopened. It's got a dented corner, and I had store credit anyway, so it ended up being free. If I looked online, they were selling for more than that. Not that I would try to sell them necessarily, because I tend to collect them. This is not a particular set, though, that I would normally flip for, right? It was unopened. If it was opened, I'd probably pass on it because it's largely just a bunch of bricks. I am, and this is another tip, I know who I am in relation to Lego. I am far more motivated, not just by price, I'm far more motivated to buy something that's got a minifigure than I am something that doesn't have a minifigure. I'm really not into the Brickheads series. Outright, I do have a couple of them, and they've been thrifted. But just know what kind of Lego buyer you are. And you're going to know why you like Lego more than... The one thing that you enjoy about Lego more than anything. For me, it's minifigures all the way. I will flip for minifigures. But, you know, when I'm thrifting and it's unopened and it's a good deal, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that. Here's another one that I thrifted. Sorry. I don't want to spoil. You didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. This was also thrifted. You can see a $9.99 sticker here. Assume that if I thrift something, it's usually 20% off the sticker price. So this was about $8 for me. Build Your Own Adventure, unopened book with the bricks inside, to build the Y-Wing as well as a pilot. So the fact that it was unopened, and I didn't have it, made me go, all right, I'd consider that for $8. Because I know it's going to be, or would be, or should be worth more than that. Published originally in 2016, unopened. It'll be a nice addition to my collection. I realized it was a very bad General Grievous. Let me try it again. A nice addition to my voice, if you couldn't tell, has been shot. It's still shot. So that's another thing that I thrifted over here, and you're gonna start seeing them stack up. Let me see. Are there any others that I would have thrifted? I don't think so. Oh, yes, actually, I apologize. This was also thrifted for, well, it says $2.99, but again, I usually save about 20%. Another Ninjago, probably, I want to say this is like one of the original ones, 2011. And I say original because I remember getting these way back in the day for like $10. So the fact that I got something new in box, or I would say close to mint, for $3 or discounted $3 is pretty darn good deal. And I know a lot of the Lego YouTubers will say, well, it's got 19 pieces, so 19 pieces divided by 3. I'm not into that. I'm just into the minifigures. I know, but that's the type of collector I am. Another tip that I have is wait for sales like around the holiday season, or like bonuses that you can get. And when I say that, there's always a sale going on, always. But specifically around the winter holidays like Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, the winter solstice, all those wonderful winter holidays, typically Lego sets will go on sale for up to like 40% off. And that's the time to buy. That, I mean, if you can sit on them for a while and like not get them, you can wait till that time happens and save a massive amount of money. Like it's rare that I will buy a set at full price. It happens, and I'm going to show you a couple examples of that. But if you can wait for a sale, 40% off is about as good as you can expect. If you can get a Lego set at 50% off, like at retail or like at a discount store, you're doing really well. At 50% off, you're doing incredibly well. But typically the winter holiday range is when you're going to save the most amount of money. When I say bonuses, sometimes when you buy at the Lego store, they'll throw in a poly bag of some kind. I typically don't flip for poly bags that don't have minifigures in them. But I mean, if I'm going there to get a set anyway, and that's what they're going to give me, great. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples of that. This is a creator set 3-in-1. This is the second one, actually. I got one of these when I went with my daughter to do a pick-a-brick recently at the store. It's become a birthday tradition where when she becomes another year older, we take a pick-a-brick cup, we go to the store, she gets to fill it up. This year, interestingly enough, the Lego store didn't let you pick out bricks because, like, with your own hands, because coronavirus, pandemic, they don't want anybody getting their germs where they shouldn't be getting them, so they did it themselves. But the nice thing about that is that basically, or she selected which brick she wanted. There was kind of like a plate of bricks, and she selected a number. One of the clerks went and picked them out. But because she couldn't do it herself, they gave her even more than what would have normally fit in the Pick-a-Brick cup. So she got more for her money, or more for my money, I should say, because of that. So I'm kind of grateful they did it that way. We got even more for it. So nice little bonus. But these end up being bonuses. So if you spend a certain amount of money, specifically in the Lego store, sometimes you'll get a Polybag bonus. So this is the Creator 3-in-1. And I got this when I took advantage of it. I got this for free. Hang on, this is why you're going to laugh. Or you should laugh. Or this is why I'm crying here. I got that for free after buying something not on sale that I had to have. There's a reason I'm doing it this way. Hang on. Okay. I did. I got the Mos Eisley Cantina set. I had no choice. And you might say, you had a choice. No. What did I say? What did I say? What kind of collector did I say I was? What kind of adult fan of Lego? What kind of fan of Lego did I say I was? So this is obviously a Master Builder Series set. We've seen the Dewback before, and of course the Stormtroopers. But remember, what motivates me are the minifigures. So we've never seen some of these minifigures produced before, and I dare say we may never see and may never likely see some of these minifigures produced again. We're talking like Garindon and Momande Dawn and Ponda Baba. Like, we've also got Cave, no Muftak, but the Bith we've seen before, but we haven't seen this Trandoshan. We've seen Bosk before, but this is, and so they use the same sculpt likely. Let's see if I can get the name pronunciation out loud correct. Well, I just know him as Kalfas, but Herchek Kalfas, there's Cabe. Some Jawa we've seen before were kind of, normal as a, human type of minifigure. See, the classics up here, like C-3PO, R2-D2, Han, Chewie, Obi-Wan and Luke. But it's those aliens that, I'm sorry, I also forgot Labrak, right here, or Labria. I'm messing up names, but anyway, so this character as well. So this array of aliens, Greedo we've seen before, is what drove my purchasing decision. And I figured this would be in limited supply, and I was like, okay, well, I have to, because of the minifigures. And I don't flip for Cantina sets in general, or larger sets, certainly, in general. This was definitely an outlier, the Mos Eisley Cantina, because I figured this is going to be worth something. But to know that I have those minifigures is amazing. It's a good feeling to know I have those minifigures. So for that, I got a free Creator 3-in-1. It's a small bonus. I think they could have thrown it into something else. I could have gotten a bigger bonus for that. Bad idea to buy a set at full price. I'd be shocked if that ever went on sale. So that was not likely ever to go on sale. Another one that was not likely to go on sale, that I got a Polybag, like Lamborghini, some car company Polybag. I wasn't as interested because I'm not into cars. It was and there was no minifigure, but I ended up getting something else that I don't think is going to go on sale. But being a Darth Vader collector in general, I thought this was fantastic. I want to get 3 of them, because with 3 of these, you can build full. They don't have it. They don't have the picture on this box, which is kind of shocking. It would be a tremendous upsell. But you can stack 3 of these sets vertically and get Darth Vader, like a full-on Darth Vader portrait. But with this one set, the bricks that come in this box allow you to basically construct a portrait of Vader, Darth Maul, or Kylo Ren, which is pretty awesome. Like, so it's effectively 3-in-1. The one that I'm probably going to be putting together is Darth Vader. It's kind of perfunctory. The question that I have is I don't know where I'd put it. So I don't even want to put it together and take it out of the box until I know where to put it. Another example of why you want to buy things on sale, because these things can be expensive. I don't think those are necessarily going to go on sale, and they may end up no longer producing them. So that's kind of a tip, is like, you got to go by your gut. There's some common sets that will likely go on sale, come that time of year, and I'm going to hop to that. Oh, I apologize. Before I move on, I did get another bonus for picking up the Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm sorry for skipping this. They also had this as the bonus, the Yoda's lightsaber. I'd be much happier if it was Vader's lightsaber, of course, but still, I mean, you couldn't, and I don't think you can get this particular set any other way. And I have skipped a few of the recent May the 4th bonuses because I'm just not compelled to get full sets. I mean, even if they're special and nice and they're micro builds or whatever, this doesn't do it for me. It's the figures, man, for me. So you got to know who you are. You may not be a figure collector, so you wouldn't be as interested. But anyway, I did get that as a bonus, which is a really nice bonus. Could probably sell it and probably should to offset the cost of the Mos Eisley Cantina. I should wait a few years though until like no one else can get them, and then I could offset my costs. It's a long game. You're playing like with the Lego stuff. It's definitely a long game. So if you missed that little tip in there, get them if you think get them before a sale if you think that they may be a limited run or not go on sale, or eventually you may miss out and feel bad if you miss out. Another tip I have is join communities for news. That's one of the ways that I found out that this was going to be a bonus on the day of the release of the Mos Eisley Cantina set. I would have, if I would have gone to the store, they'd be given to me anyway. But sometimes communities that you join will clue you in. And I don't just mean following blogs and certain Twitter accounts, but joining communities and participating in those communities, because they'll help. They'll give you information that you otherwise may not have. And I find that to be immensely helpful when it comes to picking up sets or just knowing kind of what's going on, staying in the loop, joining any kind of community like that. Hang on just a moment. I have been collecting the Lego minifigure series, the poly bags that each have a minifigure inside, the blind bags that people are in the stores going to feel. I've been collecting every one of them, and I don't think I've purchased individual bags individually, like on my own, like feeling in the store, apart from the first Disney series that was released, and that was kind of a mistake because it's easier to buy some of the blind bag series when somebody else has collected them and someone else has effectively taken the time to open them sometimes and then sell them online. You end up potentially saving money if you want the full series. So my next tip is, you got to know where to save money. And I mean, if you want to chase down all the blind bags and feel, you know what? The people who are doing that, because they're feeling for pieces, and there are guides to that. I know there were punch codes at one point. I'm not sure if they're still doing that. But it's so much easier for me to go with someone reputable online and instead of doing this right in the store than it is to do that, because it saves me maybe not money, maybe I'm paying a little more, but how much is my time worth, right? I mean, would I really enjoy doing this in the store? I would not. I did it and I ended up wasting more money because I misfelt some figures in the Disney series, but ended up with some extras anyway. I didn't save money. I would have saved more had I just bought the full series online. That's something that I recommend doing. This, by the way, is the Harry Potter minifigure series, which obviously I have not gone through. This is not the series that I was talking about a few minutes ago. That was thrifted, not a series. This is the new series, Series 2 for Lego Harry Potter. I'm a huge fan of the minifigure series and really appreciate Lego continuing with them. And I've had every one of them. I have more minifigures than I have anything else. I'm not going to go ahead and show you the whole bag. This is more just to demonstrate how they might, come to you if you order the full minifigure sets online. So that's kind of a recommendation. Know where not just where you're saving money, but where you might be able to save some time. So the next tip I have is points. So you could earn and exchange points, like at the Lego store and some other stores you may be able to take advantage of, like depending on your credit card scenario, how you pay for things, where you pay for things, you kind of have to make that balance yourself. And sometimes it works out. Obviously I've accrued a fair amount of Lego points because the Mos Eisley Cantina is a Lego store exclusive, as was at least at this point the Sith set that I showed you. So I've got some points there that I will exchange. But sometimes using those points can save you money when you weren't expecting to save them, and that's kind of nice. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an amazing value to accrue points, so it doesn't necessarily cause me to not buy a set apart, or it doesn't not cause me. when I see a set on sale somewhere else, I don't think, oh, I could save money by buying it through, Lego officially. I don't think that. I'm like, no, I can save a lot of money by buying it when it's on sale somewhere, and I damn the points at that point. Either way, keep your eye out for points. Another suggestion I have is, kind of in line with thrifting, keep your eye out for deals. Every so often, I'll go down the rabbit hole, and I did the other day, and I ended up going on and getting a few vintage, I would say, well, they're not true vintage Lego sets, but sets that I might have grown up with, like Happy Meal sets. And so I don't ever remember having this one or getting this one from 1989. But I should have set aside the ones that I do remember getting in Happy Meals earlier than 89. I think like 86, a long time ago. But sometimes you can find these types of sets cheap, and sometimes they may go for more. But like I ended up getting this set, and I was just searching for it. Not that I was looking to get them because I already had them. But now I've got a set to keep in the bag and a set to open. McDonald's had a classic series way back when, and I'm saying back when, let's see here, 1999. So back in another century, we had these Lego sets. It was a series of 8. I'm not going to show you necessarily every one of them, or maybe I will. But I ended up getting all 8 of these sets for like $10 total. Incredible. Not just an incredible value for the sets themselves, but just the bricks. So you can see Grimace and one of the Fry Guys, Early Bird or Birdie, a couple of Fry Guys, Fry Girl. I'm not sure who that one is up top. Who number 2 is? I don't know who that is. A chicken. I don't know some of these characters. There's also a Hamburglar back here. What's neat about these particular sets isn't that the bricks and the classic and everything, but there is a printed, each one of the characters has a printed brick. So those are unique, and they are printed, which is wonderful to see, rather than stickers. I hate stickers with Lego sets. Hate stickers with Lego sets. Hate. Did I say hate? Is hate a strong word? I know it is. Either way, sometimes if you know what you're kind of looking for, you're just browsing, you can find really good sets online cheap. People are looking to get rid of them, and you can save a massive amount of money. I mean, if you want those sets, yes, you're going to spend more money, but if you can wait, that's the thing. Remember, waiting is kind of a part of this tip array, as I said, like waiting for the holidays for the discounts. If you can wait for the right right value, the right deal to come along, it may eventually come. May. That's not a promise, obviously. These are typical trends, but it may not actually happen. The next tip I have is check the clearance sections. That's a big tip because I ended up getting in the clearance. Now I'm going to start flipping through the clearance stuff. Yeah, okay, let me just go through this. Obviously, it's a Star Wars set, so I was like excited, but I don't get every Star Wars set. By the way, it's another tip. Don't try to be a completist. I mean, if you are, great, but man, it is a challenge to be a completist. Years ago, I just couldn't do it. I wanted to do it. I would love to have been a Lego Star Wars completist. It didn't happen. I definitely would have run out of room. I would have been happy to run out of room for it, but either way, it didn't happen. So this is the Pisana Speeder Chase from Rise of Skywalker with a nice First Order Jet Trooper, not a Sith Jet Trooper, the white one, not the Sith one. The Sith would have been red, and that came in another set, which, by the way, I got on sale as well. Either way, I went into GameStop the other day and saw a few of these Lego sets on clearance. This one, $23.97. So when I went, kind of looking, I was like, what was the original price? Because this appeared to me to be like a $30 or $40 set, with it being Star Wars, with it being relatively brand new, 373 pieces, a few minifigures. 23 was a decent price. And I'm like, all right, okay, I wasn't going to get it otherwise, and maybe it would have gone on sale, but like 23 is probably about as good of a price as I could have gotten for this set. So the fact that I just checked the clearance section, I was surprised. And GameStop's not the only place that might have this on sale. So this is the A-Wing I didn't have before. I was in Best Buy, and I went to, here, let me move this out of the way here. There you go. You didn't necessarily need to be staring at that. I thought I'd be stacking things up over here, but I didn't. With Snap Wexley and Lieutenant Connix, who is Carrie Fisher's daughter. That's the actress who plays Connix. I wasn't interested necessarily in getting this set, certainly full price, but it was on sale for like 60% off. I was like, okay, yeah, I think it normally would sell for like, this one would sell for about $30, and I got it for like 12. I was like, oh, okay, I'm in. $12, Best Buy. So yes, Best Buy even has discounts, like steep discounts. This was not in the clearance section, but one of the Kroger stores near me had a sale or a discount. This one, which is hard to find anyway right now because if everyone wants to snap it up with the 501st Troopers, was on sale for about $22, and so down from, I want to say, 30, and I could find it, but it was brand new and on sale, like I would say a steep discount for the time that I was able to get it, because they just released it. It's a hot ticket item. It was the only one they had, so yes, I had to snap it up because I wanted it, man. You can army build. That's why people want it. I mean, you can totally. This is an army building set. Forget the other bricks, dude. Look at this. Even though I don't really count battle droids as minifigures, yes, they are minifigures, technically speaking, but battle droids never did it for me. These particular figures, at least, the figurines, the Lego figurines. But yeah, these are absolute minifigures. I had to have them. I can't stop. I could not stop myself. Also on sale at the same store, 20% off is Zori Bliss. Here's the Sith Jet Trooper I was talking about at that store, also around 20% off, which wasn't bad, because I would. And actually, no, this one was more than 20% off. This one was, it was from 15 marked down to like 11. So that was like, I think a little more than 20. It ended up being a little more than 20% off. It was closer to, it felt like it was closer to 30 when I got it. Also brand new, even though I'm not into brickheads. Had to. It was on sale. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up again. I don't know if it's going to go on sale. If I can get it at a good price, I'll get it. So they had it at a good price anyway, and I got this at 20% off. Then I got more. There's more here. Legos had a series called Hidden Side. You can see from the sticker, this is a Walmart pickup, $11. So usually, if I don't know the normal retail price, I'll just go online, search for it. I'm like, okay, it's going for 20, 25 or whatever. So $11 was a good price for Hidden Side. But this is not the only Hidden Side that they had on sale. They also had this one for $17. Right here. I'm like, okay, I didn't have any of the hidden sides. But if I could save, close to 50%, 40 to 50%, I had to flip for them. GameStop had this one for $11. I'm going to say this normally went for 20 or more. I've only purchased hidden side sets at 40% off or more. And then, unless you think I'm only about Star Wars, $13.97 for this Avengers set, which is really nice because these are pretty cool. That's a cool Captain America and some Outriders. Although I don't remember these Outriders. I don't remember that by... And what are you going to do? It's imagination. All right. What's going on? Sorry. Yes? Oh, she's wearing her costume. All right, Jedi. Come over here. You want to show her? Oh, staying over here? You get it? Yeah, that's fine. I'm just showing everybody some of the Lego sets. Like, remember when we went to the Lego store to get your pick-a-brick?
Yeah.
And you got your discounted Mayhem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that you wanted? The little thing. This was also on sale when we were there, when we checked. Down to $5. So I got one of these Emmets. Yeah. And then I also, where did I, oh yeah, this was also on sale with some sewer babies.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Sewer babies?
Yeah, the sewer babies there. I know,
cute.
pretty small sewer babies there.
Cute.
From the Lego Movie 2, yeah, which even though you love Mayhem with her helmet off because you like her hair, we got to figure out who she is. We got to figure out the character. To do that, we have to watch. Daddy's watched the movie. Daddy had to watch the movie. It was like perfunctory for Daddy. But now you get to watch the movie too, with the the whole brother sister thing. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there. Are you going to show everybody your your OOTD, your outfit of the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. You've now seen it. That's yeah. I was just showing everybody some of the Lego sets, giving some tips. Do you have any tips for getting Lego sets on sale? Like finding good prices and saving money. Get your daddy to get them for you.
Okay.
You put them on your wish list. That's another tip I just made up right there. People, but tell them only to get the sets when they're on sale. So a couple of other tips. Let's see here. So I said check the clearance sections. Pop into the store maybe once a month. Your regular stores. You can see if you find discounts. Don't be afraid to wait. Follow like-minded individuals. Yeah, I've done it all. Don't be a completist. I've given you a lot of those tips. What else have I not shown? Sorry, I'm looking over here. Oh, I showed that one. That's the Mos Eisley one. That's the big one. I did not show this one over here. Yeah, well, okay, sure, you can do it. This was also thrifted for around $2 or $3. Not into brickheads necessarily, but this was an unopened set for $3.
And you can see this one.
Oh, you see the other ones that they have there? Yeah. Yeah. Did you get it?
I want this one.
Which one? The puppy dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get this puppy dog.
I may have to keep an eye out. You never know when it's going to be released.
Elf.
An elf there? Oh, yeah, they have a whole series of these.
Ew.
Huh. And a ghost. Well, the ghost isn't really Christmas. Is that a ghost? Yeah. Oh, there's a chick, too, so this must have been like a series of like holidays. Yeah, I bet so, because this is Dragon Dance Guy. That's literally his name, Dragon Dance Guy. I love it. Let's see if I showcased everything. Sorry, I had this whole stack over here. I think I... Oh, this one. We got this set, too, at Walmart for $2. Nice poly bag. Normally, they'd resell for $4. So we ended up getting 3 of them, because good price. So Jedi got to open one, and we put it together. She's played Minecraft a couple of times. Yeah. And we got the Lego Minecraft stuff as well. That may have been it. I think that's, as far as the Lego sets are concerned, I think that's all I've shown. I know, see?
Cute.
Yeah, although Daddy, so some of them, I don't know if we're ever going to get to putting together outright, but when I find something on discount, sometimes what I'll do is I'll get 2. One to open and play with, and one to keep for, a college fund, because they do accrue in value far more than a lot of the things that people buy. It's true. The Lego sets that you probably saw are going to be worth more than your smartphone 10 years from now. That's kind of how it goes. Yeah. Plus, they never need upgrading. Yeah. Which is awesome. If you don't believe me, go ahead and do your own research. I think that's... What else do you have to say? I think I said everything that I wanted to say. Or showed everything that I wanted to show everybody.
Should I show the mayhem thing?
If you want, go run into the other room and do your mayhem thing. Well, I'm sure people will stay around for your mayhem. This is a nice little surprise. Wasn't aware that was going to be happening, but it happened. Thank you for bearing with. Hopefully she'll be able to find it. I set it out to make sure she could see it. She found it. Daddy did a good job putting it somewhere where she can find it. This is like one of the Emmett things that I showed you. These little cases they did a Darth Vader one of these too a few years ago that I got as an exclusive May the 4th, and I think it ended up being not an exclusive poly bag. There's Mayhem.
It's like Polly Pocket.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Polly Pocket. This is better. This is my opinion. Better than Polly Pocket because it's interchangeable and it's Lego. So you got a lot of other Lego bricks, loose Lego bricks that we do use our imagination to build.
Yeah.
You need some help getting it back in? Okay, let's see here. This heart keeps popping out for some reason. I don't know why. Anything else you want to tell everybody? Anything you'd like to say about Lego? Okay. Is there?
Yeah.
Tell them.
Well, I guess like a town store, what I built.
Oh, the town store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Sure, if you want to get it.
Okay.
She's talking specifically about a set that I thrifted. It was in a loose bag. Not unlike this type of bag. Didn't come with a box. It came with instructions, and what seemed to be most of the bricks ended up being all the bricks for right around, usually at the thrift store, it was around $8 for that kind of bag, and I got a discount on that, so less than $8. I got a set that was probably worth about $30 in box originally. Not bad, and I don't feel as guilty when the set is opened and played with, right? Or just opened in general. And most of it was put together, but Diana completed it. So this is oh, never mind. I thought that was a set Jedi was. I thought this was what she was going to bring. This is a city that Jedi has built. You want to show everybody? Okay. I mean, explain to everybody what kind of city we're looking at. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is this little door.
Yeah.
And this is a sliding door.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
And the little cabinet.
And the Unikitty head.
And a little cake in the little store.
Yeah, well, you need the cake in the store.
And this is a little doggy place.
Oh, cool.
And this is a little thingy.
Thingy.
And a strawberry, a blueberry. And I got some more things.
So a long video is now longer. Sit back and enjoy the ride, people. I'd ask you what else you want to know, but this video isn't live. She doesn't know that. Don't tell her. By the way, if you have any other tips you may want to share with people, because I don't know if anybody's going to bother to watch a video this long, share them in the comments. I'd be happy to approve them and love them. Oh, yeah! This is another set that I thrifted. I had the original, the Women of NASA, and they had this at the thrift store. How much was it? $7? With box. Pretty much had all the pieces, all the minifigures, and we had to put some of it together. Most of it had been put together. But the fact that this is Women of NASA, I already had the set I bought originally. It was a Kusu project, or the Lego Ideas now as it's called. But this was a massive discount for a complete set with box, Women of NASA, which has spurred Jedi to ask about a few other NASA things.
I got a few more things.
Okay, cool. Which is really cool, because I actually got flagged the other day. Disney had reached out. They're doing something with space, some kind of content series, and so they're going to be sending some space stuff, whatever that means. And I'm hoping for some NASA things that I can give to Jedi. But this was an amazing thrifting discovery. There's so many things that I didn't show you that I could have shown you. I'm so glad Jedi came into this video. She popped into this video. I was thinking, oh gosh, what's going to happen? You never know when a 6-year-old comes in. But she knows we're talking about Lego. And she knows she's got a sense of style. You see her dress? Not exactly Lego. By the way, I went looking through my closet. I'm like, I should wear a Lego shirt for this video. And turns out, I don't think I have a Lego shirt. I don't know why. I got Garbage Pail Kid shirts. I've got tons of Star Wars shirts. But no Lego shirts. So I'm going to have to kind of keep my eye out for possible Lego shirts. Are you coming, honey? Okay. Just letting you know, Daddy's been babbling for a while. I know she's very excited. That's why Daddy is continuing the video.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. You got a lot here. What do we get? Oh, you brought the other science stuff? Oh, yeah. And, okay, there's...
I like that one.
You like this one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like her as well. So we learned a lot about some NASA scientists.
Yeah.
Right there. Thanks to that set and thrifting that set. Saving money and learning. And then these were from the blind bags from the Lego Minifigures blind bag series. The collectible minifigures. We ended up getting 3 of them that Jedi's showing you. These 3. For $1 a piece. Or 4? For $1 a piece? 3 or 4? $1 a piece. Got them at Walmart. And usually the Walmarts that we go to are not that good. Found an amazing array of sales that day. So you did we get 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 for $1 a piece. So 4 for basically the price of 1. Or less than the price of 1, depending on where you would have picked them up. I guess we've got another city. We don't need to, this is great to show the creativity, but I don't think we need to show all the city builds that we have here. Okay. There you go.
This thing. I got a little puppy here.
She can tell you what it is.
Yeah, she told me what the city was.
So this is a little snack for the puppy.
Oh yeah,
This
makes
is a
sense.
little tree. Put that back. Yeah. This is a little owl. And this is a little keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Like in case like something runs out.
Pretty
in
much.
an emergency. And then we have a little fruit holder. And we have a little kitchen here, little thing. And we have the pizza, my favorite pizza, pepperoni. And then we have a little keypad.
Oh. There you go. Amazing. All right. Anything else before we wrap up here? Because we're gonna wrap up. That's it. We're good. Oh, there's. Is there a bag over there? Did I leave a bag there? No. Oh yeah, I left. Because I didn't get this on. I already showed one of those. I got 2. They were on sale, and we already showed the creator set. But you and I are gonna put that together after this video. Is that good? Because that's yours. And I got 2. But this was one that wasn't on sale, but I got it anyway because, man, look at that. Look at that minifigure. I know nothing about Ninjago. But I'm like, it wasn't on sale. I wasn't sure if I'd see it again, and it was nothing but minifigures. I love these packs. I haven't picked up all these types of packs, but when I see them, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm here anyway. What was it, $10, $11, something like that? That was fine. It's just this. The funny thing is, this is the exclusive minifigure. This is the one that I was like, dude, 4. Oh, let's just show one.
Okay.
Okay, this one. This is great. This is awesome. Okay, there we go.
So this is a little door, a little bed, and this is a little lamp, and a little thing. And this is the snack place, and a keyboard. This, and this is the door. And
It's a pretty good build.
mug.
Yeah.
And also 2 drinks.
And Jedi has both the Friends and the classic minifigure shapes. I wish the Friends minifigures were more compatible, but they've got nice hairstyles that are easily compatible with the other Lego bricks. I also wish their legs were more articulated, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Can we open this?
Yeah, we're gonna open up. I've got a hidden side set that I've got a duplicate of that we can open.
So,
I think they come with many of the minifigures.
How do you put it like to the phone?
So I think once it's put together, then we download an application to the phone. We scan the set, and then we use the phone.
You
and
can
then
get this. You can get this where?
well, you can get it online pretty much anywhere, but wait until there's a sale. I tweet my sale. I tweet some of the sales that I find, by the way, on my Twitter account. So yes, we'll put together Hidden Side. We're gonna put together the creator set here, the cat, and I'm gonna wrap things up. All right, thank you for joining me. It was a nice surprise, but I had been trying to conserve my voice. That didn't happen. Yes, that's it. Okay. I love you. I appreciate you. At this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you.
Always.